Well, hi there everyone, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. Last time we made this, an ender pouch, a building ender pouch. I have actually been using this quite a bit since the last episode, but we will get to that in a bit, as you might be able to tell by looking inside it. But I realised whilst I was using it that I hadn't actually done this perfectly. I could improve this. So that is what we are going to start out today, at least with doing, because I feel like I made a bit of a mistake. Let's just hurry on down here. You can see I have not altered the layout at all. It is all still like this. So what is that? That's steps. We don't have any more steps in the system. What is it that I did wrong? Well, if we look at this, this is our ender chest. We can put things into it on 4 sides. So we could put a maximum of 4 different types of things in here: cobble, stone bricks, steps, and slabs. But of course, this isn't actually true. Why is this not true? It's not true because you can have more than one of these. If you have multiple chests with the same colour, they have the same inventory. Are you seeing where I am going with this? So let's start by building another ender chest. Do that, and we have run out of white wool. We have every colour but no white. We will have to get on to the sheep soon. Some white dye, please. There we go, thank you. And we have some white wool. And let's just make up a couple of those probably. And I've put everything away, so I want my level emitters back. I only have another 3 of those apparently, and I also want my export buses back. Along with my cable of both types. That should be all that I actually need. So I will need some tree dyes, of course. Some not grey, a bit of black, and a bit of brown. I have everything else on me? I do. Let's pop on back down to here. So what can I do? Well, what I can do, let's just dig a little trench along here. There we go, and that might just let mobs spawn, so I will put 1 there. If I was to pop down another ender chest just here, and for the sake of argument another one just there, let us colour this in with the correct tree dyes. So black goes in the middle because this is an output chest, and brown either side. Just like that. This means, of course, that all the inventories are linked. They all open and close at the same time. So what does that mean? That means I can run these cables along here, digging out this back wall, and have more things going into this chest and therefore into this pouch. Really easy and obvious when you think about it. So, what will I need for this? And how have I set this up? Of course I have set it up with those like that. So let us put some export buses around. So an export bus on the back of here, and 1 on either side. Each export bus, of course, needs a level emitter pointing up at it, just like last time. Just like that, and this will connect up with the brown cabling. I won't do too many of these. I probably need to redo that so it picks up which colour it will be. Like, let's try that again. Will it work if I go like that? It will. It attaches to which colour you point it to by the looks of it. There we go. So what else might I want in this chest? Let's go for things like glass panes and dirt. I'm not going to set up too many, just a few extra to show you how it works. So a bit of dirt, don't hurt, and some glass. Shall I go for normal glass? I actually mostly use panes, so I'm going to put panes into it. I do have a third. So what else do I use a lot of when I'm building? Probably plain stone. As in the cooked type of stone. Let's slip on back down here. So this little export bus will only work when it gets a signal. It's going to export stone into the system. This level emitter is going to detect stone and emit when the levels of stone are less than or equal to 63. Okay? So when the stone in this system is less than or equal to 63, it will emit, and it should be emitting. Why is that not emitting? This does not have stone in here. Has something messed up? The answer is more than likely when stone emit when levels are below 63. Okay, just needed switching up and down again to pick it up, I guess. Whatever. Okay, let us run a bit of cabling along here. Not there because that upsets it apparently. How about up here? And up here, watch you bounce about a bit. Pop that export bus on here. Just like that. That should now export stone into here, unless I just put a different one down, which I did. So, active with signal, stone. So we are now putting stone into there as well. You can see exactly how all of this is going to end up. Another level emitter. This one is also going to point upwards, and it is going to detect when levels of glass are less than 63. This one will go with, this is a pre-configured one, so I will re-pre-configure it, I guess. Export glass when with a signal. That is that one, which can therefore go there. So we should now be exporting glass up to that level into the system. So you can see how all this is going to go. I will take this one off the front. Do I have one more? I do. The other one was for dirt, wasn't it? So we can run this one off here, pointing it upwards and telling it that when levels of dirt are less than 63, this all becomes extremely samey, but that is fine. Precision export bus, active with a signal, put dirt into there. So now dirt's going into there as well. Now the one thing which I might actually change is these were all set to move stacks. I might set them to move single items instead of stacks, because if you don't take out a full stack, it will put over a stack in. It will always move 64, so if you take out half a stack, where is the thing? It is there. I had completely lost that for a second. So if you take out half a stack as I did here, it will just stick an extra whole stack in it, which is a little bit annoying. It looks untidy to my eye. Now, did I set this one at the back wrong? Or not? No, it's set to 63 like all the rest, but that one only put 63, not 64 in. I don't know why. But that is this. I now have more things in here. I can fill it up with even more things, and they will constantly refill. So I'm really rather happy with that. It means I can carry around so much with just 2 items. Let's get all of this stuff in and back out of the way. I really wanted that marble in my hand, didn't I, to repair the floor back there where I have dug it out. I shall just have to come along and neaten it up off camera, as I always say, and very, very rarely do. It is night. Are we going to go out and brave the night? I think that we are. So what else have I been doing? Well, since last time I decided to try out my new pouch, which is brilliant for building, so I have been building stuff. Now, depending on how good I am at video editing, you should now be seeing what this area looks like. This is the area just past where the tree farm is. A picture of how it started and a picture of what it looked like after I had been working on it for a little while. Now, the sun is coming up, so now is a good time to go and have a look. If we come over here, you can see that behind the tree farm. Oh, who are you? Hello, spider. Don't you know I'm trying to show the viewers something? Silly spider. String can go in there. As you can see, there is a little doorway now. So let's go and have a look at what is on the other side of this little doorway. You can see that I have just about sorted this out. It opens up into this area. This is the area that was covered in trees. I failed to get that bit there down apparently. Here are the cows. They were over by the front gate, but I've moved them over here and I have bred up another couple. Let's hop up on here, which is where that picture before was taken from. So you can see what I've done. I have basically opened out this whole area. I've built the basis of an extra 2 towers round, of course, because that is apparently my theme for this series. The wall just curves around here into this tower, which is likewise completely empty. And then curves around here. There's some nice views out to a portal. Why is there another portal out there? I never built that. Did I? Let me know in the comments if I totally built that. Perhaps it was one that spat me back out in the wrong place. Anyway, the wall continues on around there. There is a hole where the blaze trap is. That should really be filled in, and I thought it was. Never mind. So this will be our animal area, basically. The cows are here already. The sheep will be over here soon. And also things like the chickens and anything else which I decide to move over here. That is probably it, isn't it? Will also end up over here. I will be doing various sorts of things. Maybe the bees could come over here if I do get around to doing the bees. So I think I shall just finish off this episode by building a bit of this wall area. Obviously this area does let us get up another level. I assume it will probably come up to this level. So it gives you a nice lookout point over here. I don't know if I'm going to build this wall double thick so you can walk along it. I have all the others. I probably should, but I might just make the towers lookout points. I don't really know exactly what I'm going to do with the towers yet. That is a big drop down there which I need to fill in. But fortunately I can do, because I can just pick a load of dirt out of here. Just like that. And beautifully fill it all in. He says, missing repeatedly. So we do have these 2 towers. I don't know exactly what's going to go into them. Something or another, but the open areas will be the animal farming areas. I'm going to attempt to automate everything in various interesting ways. The walls maybe will be walk-onable. They probably should be, even though I don't ever actually walk on them. You never know when there might be an invading army. I have gone with, as ever, following the shape of the edge of the hill, which was this sort of weird shape. That all does need flattening out, but I won't do it now. But I could equally just make this some sort of lookout tower kind of thing. Again, these walls are going up and they are quite... Get some more stone bricks. They are quite big, grey, ugly masses. I need to put some decoration into them. Maybe I could use one of the geostrata blocks just to plain and simply use one of the geostrata blocks. I haven't quite decided. And this tower sort of looks out. You've probably never actually seen the factory from this angle, but that is obviously the factory. You probably can't see it from here because of the trees. I have run out of those again. And this tree is rather in the way, so if you'll excuse me, tree. I don't really want to chop all the trees down because I quite like them as they were, though they probably do offer a means of attack up. But yeah, there is the factory, there is the factory window and the area where the crafting terminal is. You can see it does overhang slightly actually. I might have to tidy that up with steps at some point. And that over there is the bunker, of course, where all of our things are stored. Vines are by far the most annoying thing about these jungle trees. So I'm just going to finish adding this extra couple of layer around here so you can see what I am doing. Just like that. And we have a fairly secure area. You can see there are torches everywhere. And the path pretty much just stops there. I suppose that is technically a double wide wall, isn't it? So it would be ideal to run a path along. So yeah, I probably shall just run an extra wall inside it like this, because I shouldn't need too much room for the animals. Obviously, from the cows I want to get my leather and beef, because poor cows, that's how these things work. From the sheep I obviously need wool, because wool is something you've probably noticed I'm often quite short of, and we are starting to use a bit more of it. I've not used it much in this whole build because I've usually... That is the edge of that tower. I should probably just go into it like that. There we go. Yeah, I think that works. Because I've been using other things than wool. Let's also go over. We might as well walk the wall for a change, actually. You can see how I don't really do this much because most of it is quite a mess. I probably should leave a doorway into there and have steps going up. I can of course get steps because they are just in here. 1, 2 and 3. That has gone straight up into that. But no big worries, and we probably just need to raise those up a couple. Perhaps just that one. There we go. Of course this one never did drop down over there, did it? There is my bedroom. There is me falling down here. Actually, let's just take a quick detour down into here. Terence is still in there, just as he was. The netherwort farm is actually doing pretty well. We never use the netherwort anymore, but it is still there. What on earth is that? A backpack? Wow. I have not seen that before. I assume, is this carrots? I haven't had carrots yet, have I? Because I haven't found a village. Is this something mobs drop? 7 gold. Nice. Sometimes if a mob has died there or something. I really don't know. Where was I going? I was going to the front gate, just to show you that I have finally finished off this bit of tower. The lever is just here because if you are here you probably want to control the gate after all. It still works exactly the same. And in here the floor is finally finished. There's not a lot in here, it is just a guard's tower. You probably can't even get into that, at least not... Oops, yes, maybe you can. Just like that. And now I have to hop back over the wall. Or attempt to, without hitting that. There we go. So yes, that is what has been going on between the last episode and this. That will be it for this episode, because I want to start what we are going to do next time in a new episode. So, thank you very much as ever for watching. I do sincerely hope you enjoyed the episode, and I really do hope to see you once again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.